Shalom, praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, Hashem, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone. Salute to you, brothers, teaching the word in sincerity and in truth. As you know, there's been a multiple amounts of brothers of Great Millstone doing videos on General Yohana. And, he's basically telling you to take, the shots. I mean, clearly that's against the scriptures, and clearly it's not spiritual. That's not being led by the Spirit at all. This is going to be just a quick video anyway, but I'm going to play, as you see. And, it's funny because, they do have the banner of no cowards, but then they're going to tell you to take the shots. And, you know what's funny? There's a lot of Benjamin, right, that follow him. And there's a lot of Benjamin over in the UK and they follow him. And, Benjamin are usually got that. They usually say things, which, majority of Benjamin are coons. But they're usually running around talking about, they're mashing us up with their shots and whatever they put. And he even said it himself in this. The scripture says, what a double-minded man is unstable. I think that's James 1:8. If it's not, I'll have to punch it in or get a brother to put it on the comment boards. Let me hit that right quick. James 1:8. Right? James 1:8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So you can't tell the Israelites that Esau, messes us up through all the different, which he's, knowledgeable of all the different things, Tuskegee experiments and all different types of things. What they did there in Puerto Rico, they jacked the Puerto Ricans up, and all this with these different shots and different experiments. But then you go and telling them to trust in Esau. What does the scripture say? It actually says, never trust thine enemy. For as iron rusteth, I think that might be in Ecclesiastes 25. I'm kind of going off the top of the dome here. But like this one says, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. I think it's Ecclesiastes 25. For as iron rusteth, I can't find it right now off the top. We've just put it on the comment boards. And even these scriptures here, Psalm 71:1, in thee, O Lord, do I put my trust. Let me never be put to confusion. We put our trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. We don't put our trust in Esau, Edom, when we know that he wants to kill us, exterminate us as the tribes. And I can't find it right now, so Baba could show someone put it in the board, because I'm kind of just going off the top. I said, I got to do something on this. I can't find it right now. I'm trying to go my memory. Trying to go off my memory, man. But like we were saying, he's kind of right there, but I just can't remember where it is. Anyway, I'm surprised it ain't. Actually, let me take out the never. Let's see what it says. Okay, it's Ecclesiastes 12:10. I mean, that's a bit weird, right? I had never, but when I had never in there, it never came up. I mean, you seen that? That's kind of crazy, man. But you know what I'm saying? Ecclesiasticus 12:10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So we ain't supposed to trust and put our trust into Esau, Edom, and the system. I mean, they're on their way out, and that's why they're pushing all this. They want you tribes to be permanent slaves forever. And I'm not going to really go into the shots and all of that. But we know that we're not supposed to take these things, man. He said it himself. They're doing DNA altering. And then he's, well, that's conspiracies and all that. Well, you know what? Well, you know what, man? No, everything that's happening right now, nobody expected that to happen, and it was we were saying that was going to happen through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, through the apostles. We watched different things. We reached to check the scriptures. We got our eyes out on stuff, and we can see what the enemy's coming with. He's putting you to someone like this is putting you back to sleep. Just take the shots and don't think. I mean, come on, that's what he's saying. He's basically saying, just take those shots and don't think about nothing. Just don't even think. Just take the shot. Imagine that. Imagine he's doing that. What's going on here? I just clicked Ephesians 5. Okay. Ephesians 5:15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. And conspiracy means what? To breathe with. The scriptures, it also talks about conspiracies. They have conspired. There's conspiracies in the scriptures. So how can you not look into conspiracies? Okay? Even if when the scripture says all the nations have come together saying, let us cut them off, that was a conspiracy from being a nation. So that's part of the truth. It only makes sense. Ephesians 5:15. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Now I'm tempted to put in a word. But I'm not going to do it because but it says redeeming the time because the days are evil, man. We're in a bad time. That's the times we're in. We're in a time where this is you, but it's a battle for your soul, man. Your soul wants your soul. He wants you to be a complete grid bot of the system. Whatever term, meat puppets use. I like to use coat hangers. He wants you to be a part of this. No spirituality, just a complete coat hanger. You get a coat, you put it on the hanger, and it's just in the drawer. That's what he. You know what I'm saying? A beast mannequin. So that's what he's pushing, and that's what individuals that. Okay, just pick them. Get there. That's what individuals that are following this individual. That's what they're pushing to, and it's true. Like Apostle said, right? Apostles on top, right? Pretty much, if you're following this dude, you need to get that. You should be looking at this like, what, bro? I ain't down with this. No, I'm not really down with that part. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're Israelites with the 12 tribes, but I don't know about this. I don't know about taking them shots. And for all you Benjamites in the UK and all that, right? You guys, just generally, man, you always talk about, them injectors. You talk like that, over Dominoes and Dominoes and rum. But you ain't. Well, a lot of you ain't really saying that, and he was getting a lot of backlash for this. But I just wonder if a lot of you coat hangers out there, what you gonna do? And there was someone on the board. There was big, like one person, and he was a female. And I said, you know what? Anybody that's like that, they pretty much want to take those shots. You want to take the shots. You want an excuse to do it. You're not to take the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip. And even like you got uproars going on. We get a scripture on that, and I'll finish off on that, man. I was gonna take it in a different direction, but I'm gonna keep it short. But you got all these uproars, right? And here it is. You got people telling you to not be in an uproar or anything. Just be a coat hanger, a meat puppet, and just take the shot. And then why don't you go ahead and take the mark of the beast, the RFID chip too? The Most High is going to be angry with you. But that's what he's saying. That's false prophecies. That's a false prophet, man. That's someone leading you to destruction. 2 Esdras 9:3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Okay? So, that's the bottom line, man. That, Yahweh Shemel Shai is set up in the world where people are uproared against things. Why? Because the rulers are oppressors, and they decree unrighteous decrees. That's what they do. We're living in a system that decrees unrighteous decrees, and they're pushing this whole thing to get everybody on the planet with these shots and with this mark. Why would he go through all this hassle if this is just something that happens every day? This is not just a theory. This is happening, man. Real talk. So you gotta get your mind right. You gotta get your mind right. You gotta be spiritual. You gotta think, man. This is the end. People are getting ready to get destroyed out here. There was one scripture that was in my mind, but it's kind of slipped. So I might come back and visit this topic. What was it? I think it was if you add and you take away from the words of the prophecy of this book, Yahweh shall add unto you the plagues that are written in the book, man. So I'm gonna leave it on that note. Think about that.